welcome to Meet a Man Online. I'm Dan. This is Jeremy.
Hello.
Spoilers ahead for Dracula. Okay. Renfield, 2023. Renfield is the tortured aide to history's most narcissistic boss, Dracula. Renfield is forced to procure his master's prey and do everything in his bidding, no matter how debased. But now, after centuries of servitude, Renfield is ready to see if there's life outside the shadow of the Prince of Darkness, if only he can figure out how to end his codependency. So, essentially, Renfield is Dracula's familiar. He's trying to get out of his toxic relationship, put in quotes, and he has to go to some sort of AA meeting for battered spouses, or just people. It's not even people who are abused. It's people who are in controlling relationships.
Yeah. So like people are complaining about their boss or their boyfriend or girlfriend or parents or whatever. This movie was made when it was a lot harder to get a new job.
So Renfield has powers that are given to him by Dracula. I'm going to do that a lot. And essentially when he eats bugs, he's given Superman strength, which comes into play a lot because there's a ton of like squishing and splattering.
Yeah, he also becomes like really agile though. He gets like Captain America powers. Yeah,
just from eating it, and it's not a special bug; it's any bug.
Any bug. Yeah, he keeps like
an ant farm.
He eats the sand too.
Yeah,
like an ant farm has got to be 97% sand, right? Like ants are not very like dense or whatever. So yeah, he gets superpower from just like a couple ants and a mouthful of sand. But he has like the most inefficient like bug delivery system. I mean, I get in the old world, he would need like a wooden box. Once you have access to metal and stuff, you could have like a thermos of bugs, something like that, and not have to like slide the top off of it and you drop it and your bugs fly everywhere. Why even have flying bugs? Just stick with beetles.
Right.
Crab.
He slides the lid open and the moth starts to fly away, so he's got to snag it quick.
Especially like in the modern world, like he's in a hospital. They've obviously been existing nonstop since the invention of the train or whatever. So you think he would be like, oh, look, these plastics are great. Like what I would do is I would get a bunch of bugs and put them in like little pill capsules with air holes.
Ooh.
That way I could just take like a bunch of pills and people wouldn't see me eating a box of bugs.
I thought the part where Nick Cage really shined in this role was when he was regenerating Dracula. I thought that was perfect for him, just to be overly absurd.
Yeah, I mean, I thought there was going to be a movie about Renfield and Dracula. And instead, like, Dracula is basically the NPC. He just gives a quest.
He's basically Thor in Thor 4.
No, Thor has a lot of screen time in Thor 4. He's what's the movie where you're mad about, like, because the main guy is not in the movie? Yeah, he's Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I mean, the movie's named Renfield, and Renfield is in it a lot. But the trailers were named Nicolas Cage movie, and almost every scene from Nicolas Cage is already in the trailer. What they don't have in the trailer is the annoying cops.
The cops are just the worst bit of this movie.
Yeah, they were trying to do like the captain from, I think it's Psych, or there's an Adam Sandberg it was like a comedy show that Adam Sandberg's in with the no nonsense cop that's unintentionally funny.
Oh yeah.
And in this one, the no nonsense cop is intentionally funny but not funny. Just the worst knockoff of that guy I've ever seen. It's not often that movies poorly spoof TV shows, but there you go.
Yeah,
that's where we're at in 2023. This movie is not up to Netflix comedy standards.
Yes, and this is the same girl that was in Shang-Chi that I complained about. Go listen to our Shang-Chi review from 2 years ago. But
she's playing the exact same character.
Same character, same type of humor, zero laughs. Oh, they told the one guy to shut up a bunch. Cool.
Shut up, Chip.
Yeah.
Is that the joke?
I guess. It's because he wants to talk and then they're telling him to shut up. You get it?
I have it's fine. I have to look up the name of this show.
Oh, I thought you said Adam Sandler.
No.
Oh, okay.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The cops are a bad spoof of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Gotcha. There's a couple.
It's real rough, but they replaced Andy Samberg with that chick.
Yeah, and she's 0 for 2. You found her funny, I believe, in Shang-Chi, but
Yeah, but she wasn't funny.
There was nothing. It was real hard to watch. She's hard on the ears. She's hard on the eyes. Her words are bad. It's like everything is just. I hate seeing this woman on screen. How does she get roles? Please tell me. Was she in the other Asian movie we saw? What's it called? Everything.
No, she was not in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, good. I give it an extra point too for her not being in it. So there's a couple little funny bits in here. I thought they follow a bit of the Dracula lore where he can't enter the room unless he's invited.
There's a welcome mat.
Yeah, the welcome mat. Got a pretty good laugh out of that. But the movie was mostly pretty gross. There's a ton of splattering and splashing, and there's one point where Renfield rips a guy's arm off and throws it through another guy, which I think is a first. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's like Ash beats Evil Dead level combat.
Yeah.
And there's a whole lot of it, and it's not funny or good action. I mean, I don't mind like gross if you're going for something, but it's like it's out of place. Like they're doing fucking knock jokes and damn jokes. And then there's like, oh, we're gonna throw an arm through someone and like spend 10 seconds looking at the reaction of someone looking at the arm through someone.
Before this movie, has there ever been a precinct where every single human, there's not even a janitor in this precinct who's not corrupt, except for the main girl there?
Are you telling me that there's 3 good cops in Gotham? I don't believe you.
Jim Gordon.
Yeah.
Jim Gordon's sidekick there.
No, Jim Gordon's sidekick will betray him at the end. I guarantee it.
And then Black Jim Gordon. There's 3.
That's just Jim Gordon in a different universe. Yeah, it's just Jim Gordon and everyone else is on the rolls.
Yeah. All right, fair. So she's Jim Gordon with great jokes. God, yeah. She sucks.
I'm pretty sure she's barely in the trailer, and she is all over the movie. Like, they made the movie, and they knew she was not a good character.
Yep.
Maybe she's a good actress and she's been given the worst roles in the movies, but I doubt it.
Right.
I think this is the only thing she can do, and she's in the movie for some reason or another.
Cage at one point kills an entire room of those AA members we were talking about.
In like 3 seconds, yeah.
Yeah. So does he eat them or does he drink the blood?
I see him eat a finger.
Right.
But then later he tries to drink someone's blood.
Isn't his regeneration from drinking the blood of the innocent or whatever?
It seems like he just needs to kill them.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Because if it was, I thought the whole time it was drinking the blood. I'm like, why is he wasting all this delicious blood?
Everyone thought that except the people making this movie.
Yeah.
This is a worse vampire movie than Twilight. I'm sorry.
Is it? I've never seen him.
Oh, they do the joke where the guy who's in love with the cop calls 911. So that's a joke. Like they threw it in there, then they just cut it off before anyone even reacted to it. Like, if you're gonna do that joke, shouldn't she at least have to deal with the fallout of someone calling 911 to plan a date with her?
Yeah. Like,
the whole joke is that it's really awkward, and they had the joke and not the awkward part. Right? Yeah, so, I mean, the vampire portion of this is not done well.
No.
The one character I did like was the crime boss mother.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like she seemed to be competently done, and she wasn't overdone. But the son was like really fucking annoying. I was like, I was really looking forward to that guy dying.
Yeah,
like he's supposed to be annoying, but man, does he have a lot of screen time before he dies.
The ending feels like a Marvel movie, like an MCU trash movie, because Nicholas Holt's character Dracula's given all the Renfield powers to, I don't know, 20 different little mob boss guys, little mobster guys.
All of whom are experienced like murderers. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they get taken out by one guy who has some bugs and checks notes. Her. And she just goes head to head with Nicolas Cage like he didn't kill a whole room in 3 seconds earlier.
So Renfield 2 is gonna see the girl be Dracula because she wore Nicolas Cage's cape. So Called Dracula 2, the Renfielding.
One terrible sequel.
I thought 50% of this movie, when we're dealing with Cage and Holt, was relatively interesting, especially when compared to the other half of the movie when we're following this cop around to suss out corruption in this weird precinct.
In the drama with her sister, we were very interested in that. I was, oh man, I hope this cop's family life is okay.
Yeah. They really need to avenge her father's death or something.
Why didn't they put this in the trailer? We would have been. They should have had the trailer just be that entire hallway scene.
Because nobody would have seen it.
Can you imagine?
I wouldn't have seen this if they didn't freaking go heavy on the Cajun trailers. Yeah, I don't know. I thought the other half was awkward and out of place and just kind of boring, really.
The people advertising the movie knew it too. That's why. Okay, every good scene is in the trailer, and every shit scene is not in the trailer. That's all you have to know.
Pretty much.
Like they knew what they made, and they didn't want us to know what they made, so they put something else in the trailer.
Yep. Rat bastards. That's the old bait and switch right there.
They knew what we wanted, and they pretended it's like that thing where like you go to the store, it's like a giant thing of laundry detergent, and then you see the video of people just pouring a whole nother bottle of the same laundry detergent into the laundry detergent. It's not even full.
By the way, this is not the worst Nick Cage movie I've seen this week. So
it's the worst one I've seen in a while.
Go and see Mom and Dad if you really want to see a terrible movie.
Is it worse than The Wicker Man?
Oh, I don't know if anything's worse than that, but it's got to be up there. That movie it is a hard watch.
Renfield eats the bees and saves them.
Yeah. Yeah, do you want to do some ratings and numbers and shit?
I don't know, like 3 out of 10.
Okay, I'm a little higher on it. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 just for Cage, and I thought Nicholas Hoult did pretty well.
Okay, so I rated it lower because I was mad that like they knew they didn't have it in Nicolas Cage. They put all the Nicolas Cage in the trailer, literally 100% of Nicolas Cage, and so that I took a point off because if they had just advertised like a comedy action movie with like a little bit of Nick Cage, I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. But fraud has to be punished with a bad score on a podcast.
So 8,000 plus ratings on IMDb for a 6.7 out of 10. People really like this movie, but the numbers say otherwise. Opening weekend, $8.02 million at the box office. 10 million domestic, 2 million international, for a total of $13 million worldwide.
Literally everyone who watched it seems to have enjoyed it and given a positive review.
Pretty much. This is per Screen Rant. The production budget for Renfield is $65 million.
What?
Holy shit.
The fuck? For what?
Awkwafina costs a lot to put in a movie.
No, Awkwafina pays to be in the movie.
Yeah.
That should, like, I thought the advertisements would. Does the advertisement money go into the? It doesn't go in the box office. Does it get subtracted from the budget? You think, or is it a secret profit that we don't know about? Like, could a movie go underwater by 10 million, but they get paid 15 million by like Geico or whatever the fuck? Yeah, and then it makes the movie profitable. Like, are we just 5 years away from like a Raid Shadow Legends movie?
Surprised we don't have that already.
You're surprised that we don't have Raid Shadow Legends?
Yep. But yeah, let us know what you think about, I almost said Dungeons and Dragons, about Renfield in the comments.
I will sell the shit out of some candy.